Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas? Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew Honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done. Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the south. After
Unless
that,
they attack first.
Whatever they choose to do is up to them.
Let's go. Booyakasha.
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horn to the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horn to the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honour an oath made to dishonourable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologise, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I did not share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Orns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dalriada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favour of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horn to the south. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horn to the south will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
Okay. That sounded like there's a lot more people in the crowd than there actually are. The guy that handles the bandits for the branded skin was there. And he was just not really doing anything. But I get like this whole. I mean, it was a good scene. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, like he's still here.
Oh, I see you. Dragging those dogs back here? Oh, I'm not sticking around to see how that ends. Let someone else get their throat slit. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
We need to talk about your habits, bro. Like, come on now. Get a therapist. This law. Oh. Go ahead. I know what you want to say. Just do it. Get it over with. Huh. Definitely not. Nani? I kinda wanna go in there now. It requires a key I don't have. Aww. Honestly, that seems very bad. Except for the fact is that they have a shut a door and lock that cannot just be opened. You have to have it set open. All right, well, let's go. Okay, first, what can I take? You're gonna make me steal your stuff? 'Cause I'll steal your stuff. I mean, it'll happen. Pretty cool photo. Or painting, not a photo. Weird stone. Nice.
An honest matter. What do you need? the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are we supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
And there's something you're not telling me. Of course there is.
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I also know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it, and since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
If I wake up?
Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there. Of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision.
Okay.
Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know.
All right.
Go, and may the southern wind be in your favour. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
That was a lot of XP. Dang. That was a lot of XP. A lot. But yeah, like a little over halfway. A world to win. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it. Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
All right. Back over here we go. Again. Ah, no greeting exit. Well, that's a shame. Whee! Casually. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Huh. Really wish they put something. Something that was meant as a reward for actually going to the area. I should not have sold all the nobleman doublets. That's because I did not talk to her earlier. I know that. There we go. Ethereal cobweb? Saying weird steel. Unless they use that to make weird steel.
How to, oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive. I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work. Riordan's back, and with the dowry, no less. Bold move. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of a mess.
Oh yeah, gong. Yeah, I was saying that was heavy before. I said at one point the gong was heavy. I think they had it heavier though in early access. I don't remember. Been too long since I played. Before like 1.0 and whatnot, I should say. There we go. There's the shield gone because I don't need it. Yeah, I $4 tooth. These don't actually do anything, I don't think. I don't think they do anything. I think they actually like.
Aye, I'm sorry to tell you, but this here piece is just a fancy trinket. You might as well ask me to hammer a piece of glass. I'm afraid I can't help you there, friend.
Okay. I mean, we knew he was shady in the first place, but you know. Now we're gonna go deal with it. The old-fashioned way.
What? A fake? Impossible. I would never knowingly sell a fake Arthurian relic. You must be mistaken. I acquired this relic from a trusted source. I assure you, perhaps your eye isn't discerning enough to appreciate its true value. I can assure you, my friend, that you are mistaken. Perhaps your blacksmith doesn't have as discerning an eye as I do.
Should I go tell him that? So we can personally come out here and deal with you.
Well, you're clearly still new to the ways of relics. You must understand that once you've owned one, it's yours for good. It's like an unbreakable bond, and I'm afraid I couldn't sever it even if I wanted to. Besides, these relics are far too valuable to just return. Just think of the prestige and power it can bring you, my friend. Trust me, you won't regret keeping it.
That's not.
Listen, friend, I'm just a humble trader trying to make a living. You can't expect me to offer refunds on goods that have already changed hands.
It's just not good for business, you know? Your purchase was a one-time deal. As far as I'm concerned, you got what you paid for. Besides, these ancient relics, they're one-of-a-kind items, and there are always going to be some naysayers out there. But let me make it up to you. I'll offer you a special deal on my other relics. Trust me, you won't regret it. How about it? I am deeply offended. I assure you, my merchandise is one of the finest quality. Perhaps there was an honest mistake, but you could at least try to appreciate that I'm willing to make it right. I've been in this business for years, and I pride myself on my reputation for honesty and integrity.
Then why are you hiding in an abandoned settlement?
Listen, I can understand your frustration, but let's not resort to violence here. We can work this out like civilized people.
How
Nope,
about
I'm done being
I offer
civilized.
you an even bigger discount on your next purchase? Or perhaps I could interest you in a different, even more valuable item?
Don't let a little setback ruin our potential business relationship. Let's put this behind us and move forward, shall we?
Wasted time? That's rich coming from someone who can't even tell the difference between a genuine relic and a counterfeit one.
That's all the permission I need. Right. Why is it counting as stealing? Oh. Why does it count as stealing? They're dead. Does it count as stealing? Okay, we're gonna reload. It wasn't even worth it in the first place. So that's why I only bought one of 20. You never know.
Hello again. I understand.
Okay. Sad. Sad. Smuggler's Bay. Did I forget anything though? I think I haven't completed it all. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I gotta go through that. Oh. Oh yes, that letter. Oh, can we literally get rid of that stuff now? Nope. 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 We cannot. God dang it. Oh. I know exactly what. Huh. Something else entirely over there. Now let's go in. Oh yeah, I emptied everything here. I emptied it all. I took everything I could get my hands on and ran out the door.
Stop! Where are you rushing off to, you maniac? I'm here to make sure nobody comes in.
I'm not going in, but heading out. You're guarding the wrong side.
What? Really? Huh? Oh, mommy dearest, I guess I need to move then, don't I? Now, I'm sure I won't mess it up again. Thank you, my friend. And please, don't mention this to Arnulf. It's the fumes, you know? Go forth, and may your bloom never be too dry to smoke.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Ah. Dude, loot here. The loot. Nope. Requires Smuggler's Bay key. Done. Again. Let's see. Can I actually pickpocket the key off of him now? No, I can't. Aw, man. No. I somehow have to get him to give me the key.
Aye, I do. The plants are growing right behind these doors, and I can't even pass the time watching them. I'm just staring at the corridor all day. If not for my own stash, I'd have died of boredom. Great idea! I'll wait for you by the fire. Ah, it feels so good here with you. But to be completely happy, I wouldn't mind something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, the ether bloom. Ah, lovely bloom. You're lucky, man. Real lucky. Because you've got yourself a true expert right here. What do you want to know? They
Where's
say
it come
it
from?
came from, the island asylum, you know? The Red Priests. They've got something going on with it. But I don't know the details. What I do know is that, at some point, someone real clever snuck some ether bloom out of there. And now, yeah, we're trying to grow it here. We've had mixed success, but hey, I like it. It's good stuff, you know?
You can tell he's completely out of it now. It's funny.
Ah, for stomach aches and heartaches. That's what my grandma used to say. Said it was good for both. But not as much for the heart, you get me? Took me a while to figure out what she meant. If your guts are aching, you smoke it a bit, and it works, right? But if you want to forget this crazy, messed up world, you might be tempted to smoke a lot more. And that's where it gets tricky. Some folks say it can mess you up if you overdo it. But honestly, my only problem is when I run out. But I'm guarding the plants, so I think I'm set, you know? Well, depends what's wrong with you. Got a stomach ache? Heartache?
Nah, we can never learn that.
Since you're new to the bloom, you'll probably feel a little floaty at first. It'll pass through, no worries. Just don't overdo it. If you smoke too much, you'll be swinging that sword like a wet noodle, believe me. That's about it, really. You know, I don't really think in terms of good or bad jobs, man. It's more like life's just a series of encounters, right? People helping each other out when things get rough. What was I talking about again? Oh, yeah, the weirdness. I ain't scared of it. Not one bit. Sure, people get all weird about it, but nah, it's not gonna mess with me. Besides, the weirdness isn't all bad, you know? Our bloom, it loves the weirdness. Grows so beautifully in it. People don't get the weirdness, but maybe it could be our best friend, you know?